Teacher-chan saw it.
My name is Suzuki. I'm a student going to technical school, and I recently turned 20. I'm home, Suzuki. Phew, I'm so tired today. Welcome home, Mom. I currently live with only my mom, because my parents got a divorce when I was still in elementary school. It really helps me out that you're always cooking things for me with things that are just left in the fridge. I'm glad to help. The reason they got a divorce is because they had a difference in values and combative personalities. My mother couldn't take it and took me and left. You spent money on slots again? You have always lacked a sense of planning.
What? I can use my money however I want to use my money!
I mean, my mom is very stingy and careful while my dad is pretty lax with his money. That's who my dad was, but he never missed a payment on his child support. I really didn't expect him to actually pay on time when we got a divorce. Pretty surprising, huh? He's paying up to all the way till you turn 20. This month is going to be the last month that you get your child support, but you're about to start working now. Right. Hey, Mom. What is it, dear? I think I'm gonna go see Dad sometime soon. I haven't been able to see him once after you two got divorced, and he's been paying for my child support till I was 20, so, I'd like to thank him. But he's always busy, so I don't know if he's got time to see you. Don't worry about it. I'll tell him that you said thank you. You sure? Honestly, I wanted to meet with him and talk to him all the time. He wasn't good with his money, but he always took great care of me until they got divorced. Mom is always trash-talking him, but I want to see him in person and thank him myself.
You really are the world's cutest girl, Tsutsuji. I'm going to do anything I have to for you.
I love you, Daddy.
Dad. Okay. I'm a little unsure about doing this, but I'm just gonna go see Dad without telling Mom about it. A week later, I decided to head to the house that I was in until I was in elementary school to visit my dad. It's been so long. Nothing has changed around here. I think I just turned the corner and it should be right there.
Mommy, did you see all the bugs? Get away! Don't go near that house.
What are we going to do about that house? Can we not get someone to do something about that house already?
What are they talking about? Is something going on around here? I wonder what that house looks like now. I'm so excited. Huh?
What is this smell? It smells like raw sewage or something. Where's it coming from? What the hell is this?
I turned the corner and there was a house that had a trash all over the place. In the yard, inside, outside, everywhere. It was a trash mansion. I couldn't believe my own eyes. This was the house that my father indeed lived in. What the hell is going on? How did this happen?
Tsutsuji? Tsutsuji! Is it you, Tsutsuji?
Dad? The house is a complete mess inside, too.
I'm so glad that you came. I really thought I was never going to see you for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Dad, why don't you throw away this trash? It really smells bad, even from the outside. You gotta do something about this.
What are you talking about? This isn't trash that's been stockpiled here. It's all stuff that you can use one day, and you have to take good care of things.
But this is a little too much.
I know that it's not a good thing that I couldn't maintain the house that you grew up in and keep it in good condition, but I cannot throw any of this away. I'm sorry, Tsutsuji.
I ended up just being shocked by the trash mansion that... I ended up not having any time and energy to say thank you. I just left the house. What did you say? You went to that house? That's why I didn't want you to see him again. Wait, you knew that this was happening, Mom? What had happened to the house? Of course. I told him a few times that I needed him to clean up, but... he's a stubborn one, so no matter what I say, he won't listen. I know that other people don't like it, and don't like him for the trash too. That's why he was avoiding seeing you too. So yeah, you should leave your father alone. No matter what you say, he's not gonna listen. But has he always been someone that can't throw stuff away? I don't think so, but he was pretty lazy, so maybe that's just what spurred things on. Really? But it didn't sound like he was too lazy to throw stuff away. It sounded more like he felt like he couldn't throw it away. I wonder what happened to him while we were away from him. Afterwards, I was too curious about what had happened, so I kept going to his house to try to convince him to throw away the trash. Dad, can I throw this newspaper away?
No, absolutely not. I'm saving that for a reason.
What about this little flyer for sale that happened like 10 years ago?
No, absolutely not.
This?
No!
So yeah, just like Mom said, there was nothing I could say or do to convince him to throw away the trash. I was actually quietly cleaning up things in the yard while my dad wasn't home so he wouldn't notice. That continued for a while when one day...
Excuse me, Tachibana-san, can you do something about all this trash already? This house is bringing around all the bugs and everyone hates the smell going around here. We can't even dry our clothing outside because it's going to stink it all up.
I know that your daughter has been helping you clean up your house recently, right? Can you tell her to throw it all away already? Shut the hell up! None of this is trash! I don't care what you all say right now! I am not throwing any of this away!
Dad...
Damn. You don't think about the effect you have on other people. That's why your wife and daughter left you.
Oh.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Seriously, what a horrible person.
Dad...
Dad!
Tsutsuji!
You don't need to care about that stupid lady, okay? I don't think I have abandoned or left you at all. I don't. I care a lot and love you a lot, Dad.
Tsutsuji. No, that's not it. I abandoned you too.
Huh?
If only I cleaned up my act with my money. If only. If I were just a better father, like Azami said, then we wouldn't have been separated and had to live apart. You were so important to me. Your mother, I can't regret it now because it's way too late for that.
Dad...
So I don't want to throw anything else away.
My dad was bawling and told me the real reason that they got a divorce to begin with. Slots, horse racing. My dad was completely drowning in gambling, and he started messing with our regular checking account and the savings that my mom had saved up for me. Then, my mom understood that my father would not change, so she left since there was no future with him. I'm not mad at you, Dad. It's okay. It's really okay. Then, I decided to report back to my mom, and all three of us gathered and talked about this. My father agreed to go to the hospital to talk about what was going on psychologically.
Tachibana-san, there's a very good chance that you have hoarding disorder.
Hoarding disorder.
It's a fairly rare disorder that's characterized by persistent difficulty getting rid of or parting with possessions due to a perceived need to save the items. It may be something that's associated with a hidden case of depression, but even as a professional, it's difficult to tell where one ends and the other begins, but it's closely intertwined. Both of these disorders are more than likely caused by the stress from the divorce. The one thing that I can say is that controlling these symptoms alone is incredibly difficult, if not borderline impossible. You would have to have supportive medicine with cognitive behavioral therapy to slowly start understanding that you can slowly throw away trash and not take on any more additional things. This is something that you absolutely will need a strong support network, such as family, to work through. But I already...
Don't worry, Dad.
I understand, Doctor. And I will help him with his treatment.
You... Why would you...
I knew that you weren't able to throw away trash, and I did nothing but leave it all alone. I didn't suspect any kind of disorder, and I just decided that it was probably some kind of personality trait, that you were just a slob or something.
I didn't notice at all that because of the divorce, you had become so weak, and if only I just understood you better, we might have been able to avoid the divorce altogether, so I'd like to help you get out of this.
Azami.
Dad, I'll help too. Both of us will be helping you through this. So let's all work together to clean up that house, huh?
Yeah, okay. Thank you two so much, and I'm so sorry about everything. Thank you so much.
That's how my mother and I decided to face my father's disorder with him. We would visit his house on the weekends and holidays to slowly clean up and check to make sure that he didn't have any additional stuff. My father slowly started throwing things away and not add to the pile of trash because of all our hard work and effort.
This wrapping paper, I could keep it. No, it's dirty and this is... but...
The floor that you couldn't even see before was now visible. The disease is difficult to completely cure. What are you going to do with that?
It's for when something happens!
Calm down, guys. This kind of thing continued for a while. Man, it's so much cleaner, huh? But we will continue to clean up slowly but surely. This is so nostalgic. This is the third time we went on a date to the beach. I remember this. Oh my gosh, I'm so young. I remember this like yesterday. There's something else in here, Mom. Is this a love letter from you, Mom? Huh? Why would you keep this? We're going to throw it away because now is not the best time.
Hey, do not throw that away!
Why would you keep this anyway?
This isn't trash for sure! You cannot throw this away! Look at this!
Tachibana-san, thank you for the date before. You looked so cool when you were driving your car. Stop, stop, stop! Hey, Mom, Dad, you two don't want to try to work things out?
Huh?
I mean, I'm going to be going out into the world, and you don't need to worry about me anymore, you know?
Right. I mean, it does seem like he fixed his financial problems, which was the main reason I left him to begin with. I guess I might think about it if he cleans his house from corner to corner, huh?
Azami. But I abandoned...
Dad! That's a no-no word. You're not allowed to say or think it anymore from this point on.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, you're not the one that abandoned us. I'm the one that saw that we had no future at the time. But I'm not going to leave you alone like I did before. You better be ready to stay with me till the end.
Yeah, thanks.
I graduated college and started working doing clerical work. I also started living alone.
Then you do this and...
Okay. As for my father and mother, welcome home.
We went on a hot springs trip the other day. Here's a souvenir for you.
Thank you.
Your father said that he wanted to buy some wooden sculpture for you, and it was a huge pain to try to convince him to stop.
That thing was a beast, though. If that was at the house...
Stop adding more crap to the house!
My dad and mom didn't completely come to terms with each other, but they did start living together again. It seems like they're still arguing often and fairly wild, but maybe it's just me. They seem to be having fun, and I'm happy to see that too.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。まさか心理的ストレスが原因なんて想像もつかないですよ。片付けられないのはその人の元々の性格なのかと思い込んでしまうものですしね。何はともあれ元の家族に戻れそうで安心ですね。それにしても物を捨てられない気持ちよくわかります。捨てに行くのが面倒だなっていうのと、これはもしかしたら今後使うことがあるかもしれないとか、そんなことを考えたらなかなか捨てられなくなっちゃって物が増え続けちゃうんですよね。ここまでにはならないように私も気をつけて過ごしていこうと思います。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また少しでもいい話だなと思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。